Hey friends, it's Becca with Beautiful Mess Plans. I am here to plan another week in my B6 Sterling ink, which by the way, one of you asked me like, how do I put this in the Planner Perfect? So the Planner Perfect cover, which is obviously the covers I use, are B6 size. My Sterling ink is B6. I literally just take a few pages from the back and just put it through like the third string. So, and it works pretty well. I will say that when I close it, it sticks out just like a tiny bit, at least with this particular cover, but it's not that big a deal. So anyway, this is the week we're planning, which will also be my last week with using the May kit, because next week I'm going to switch over to the June kit, and then we have a Disney kit, and then back to the June. Well, not just Disney kit, Disney stickers. So anyway, we will jump right in. This week is the last week of school. And by last week, I mean like 2.5 days. They're out on Wednesday, which is nuts to me that they are already going to be out of school, like summer break. I am like in complete, not sure if I'm ready. I know my oldest is not ready because that means that she's officially done with elementary school, and she's like a little devastated. She does not want to leave elementary school, and I think part of that is because it's a safety, you know, change is hard, and I tell her all the time, you know, change is not necessarily bad, it's just different. But you know, it's still hard. It's a hard thing to grasp as a kid still, but once we get into middle school stuff and she gets going and all of that stuff, it'll be fine. You know, she'll adjust just fine. But it's just scary right now when she thinks about it. I am 100% expecting her to melt down at some point and cry, and that's fine. We will deal with that when that happens. So, okay, let's go ahead and highlight. Do I want to use the greens instead of the pink? Because I've been using the pink the last couple weeks. Get out this other highlighter. So yeah, the week I'm filming this in, this previous week, they was their last full week. I went on my daughter's last field trip with her, just kind of nuts, and it was an all-day thing. We left at like, I think 9:45ish to like 2:30, like all day. So it was a long day, but it was good. I'm glad I could go. All right, so let's jump into this week. The 20th, we have the 5th grade celebration. So it's like, it's not they're not doing anything like graduation style, but they are having a little celebration. I think they're singing a song. There's like a slideshow I think they're doing of like the kids, like they asked for a baby picture, a kindergarten, and then a 5th grade picture. So, and then there's like cookies, refreshments, taking pictures, you know, things like that. So that is on Monday, which I'm going to go ahead and mark working time. It's going to be kind of weird having them around and adjusting to trying to accomplish literally anything with them home, but we'll adjust, you know, we'll figure it out. All right, and that's at 6:30. I'm gonna put a little bit above that because I'm gonna put a little above because we have to be there a little earlier. So that is for Monday. Tuesday is her last mallets, but they're performing at the talent show on Tuesday, so they're still meeting. I have a lipid appointment. It's a telephone, like telehealth call that I'm kind of dreading. Like, my cholesterol is so much better. I have familial high cholesterol. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but it's basically genetic. gives me really high cholesterol. So we've been trying to get that back under control because, you know, don't want clogged arteries. That's technically at, I think 10:15. But last time they called me early, so I'm gonna put it up here. And it should be like 30 minutes to an hour appointment. I think she's probably 30 minutes because it's just like a follow-up. And it's nice because it's just at home, because it's a telephone call. So I have to somehow keep my kid busy during that time where she doesn't interrupt 1,000 times asking for a snack. Or whatever it is that she would not have asked for otherwise. So that's Tuesday, because I'm not going out for the talent show. And then Wednesday is the last day of school. So I was kind of thinking of using alphas to mark last day. You know, because kind of a big deal. The 5th grade is doing they do a kickball against the staff. I don't know if my daughter's participating. Like, she'll be there, but I don't know if she's actually going to participate in the kickball game because I don't have to. She wasn't sure. So I said, well, if you're not going to participate, I am not going to go. But we can go up, and they do like a big thing of final walk as elementary school students through the school. So the rest of the school will line the hallways to cheer them on, and then they encourage parents to come where we can watch and probably get all emotional. That should say day, last of. There's mowing again. All right, well, I'm doing great so far. So we're gonna move this back over a little bit. So yeah, that's a kind of a big send off they do for the last, you know, for their last day. So we'll go up and cheer and, you know, try not to cry because it's, you know, it's significant. It's exciting, you know, because it means she's growing up, but it's also like, where'd my baby go? Where'd my oldest go? Why? So that's this day. So we'll go up. I think my husband's gonna take like a long lunch or something and come up as well, because again, it's significant. So I'll tell my son, you know, you gotta cheer for her when you see your sister walk by. So that is this day. It's a half day this day. So we will come home and have lunch and then just like take a breath. Take a breath before then we're like, okay, now it's time to get ready to go to Disney. So I did not really leave myself enough room. Probably gonna have to scoot this over. I am just doing phenomenal with this today. I probably could have planned this differently. You know, I've seen some people that use alphas that like put it on the edge of something, like a ruler, and then do it that way. But I obviously did not. There we go. I did it. That was ridiculous. All right. All right. Her movie finished that she was watching for lunch, so she burst in here. A lot of purpose. So I'll probably get started later working, may even be later than 1, just because a little bit of a funky morning, but that's okay. But that is the only thing in the works for that day. I think on Thursday the only thing is gymnastics, which she's got 2 left because we're not continuing it through the summer. We'd have to stop anyway because of some Thursdays in the morning that we can't do it during the school year, obviously, because she'll be in school. But with summer, and we just decided it was kind of a clean break to finish, and to stop in May, because then that means that's like when the kids are out of school and all at once. So, and then I think I'm gonna maybe take them to the library this day, and then nothing on Friday. Nothing on Friday. So let's mark work. It's the only thing that day.
Don't decide it's me.
Like this. I think maybe probably next week I might try a new format to, you know, because I just don't have the daily things, you know. So I'm thinking of trying a new format for next week, but we'll see. And then there's nothing on the weekend. So yeah, that's kind of what our week looks like. I just can't believe it's already into the last, you know, where do I want to put this? Let's just put it here. I can't believe we're already, like, I just wrote down the last day of school kind of thing. It just doesn't feel, I don't know. In some ways it feels like it took forever for us to get here. In other ways it feels like, yeah, we made it. I'm not going to use, I know I have a last day of school here, but obviously I did not use it. And set those to the side. I kept meaning to like get around to making gymnastic stickers, but I never did, which is, I feel like, fine, because now we're done with gymnastics, at least for the time being. We may go back to it at some point. Sorry, you didn't see what I did. But I want to wait until we kind of get into the groove of the school year, because I think it's definitely going to be a change having kids at 2 different schools, and with her starting school, it'll definitely be an adjustment. So I don't want to sign up for anything until we get a chance to adjust and see if, like, yeah, she does want to keep doing it, or nah, well, we could find something else. Oop, that was really crooked. But yeah, she's got 2 left. That's it. Which is kind of nuts because we've been doing it for such a long time, it feels like. Okay, and let's keep, because I pulled these up, there's parts that want to stick up. So we've got mallets. Okay, right here is our 5th grade celebration. That's 6:30, and then I have my lit bid appointment at 10:15. We have gymnastics, and then I think we might go to the library, but we won't write anything there yet until I know and you couldn't see it. And then we have our countdown. We're getting so close, which is crazy. Crazy that we are like almost ready to, I'm filming this on a Friday, which means it's like 2 weeks from today we leave. So yeah, I am excited and I'm ready. At the same time, I am not ready and like a little stressed about it because it feels like a lot. Okay, so now that we got functional stuff down, all right, now that we have functional down, let's take a look at what I have in terms of decorative. We don't need alphas. Okay, I think that's it. There we go. All right, move that stuff out of the way. So as it comes to a surprise to absolutely no one, flowers. Flowers is what we have. So, we could do like this one down here. Bloom. That, and then we could do, let's get that quote sheet out of the way. Maybe just greens. I do have some white flowers still. We could kind of go back to the whites and greens. Because I have a few of the white flowers. Let's see. Put that there. We'll need to cut that off what's hanging off. Like this. I've really used like a ton in this kit, so it's making it really hard to find pieces to use. I also have a couple of these butterflies. I might use the green butterflies because those are really pretty. What if we cut this like this and kind of put this across the page like this, so it kind of overlaps a little bit, and then we'll use some of these like green butterflies, I think, just because I like them. It's fairly simple and straightforward. I like them. We have a little green, I don't think this is technically a butterfly. It looks more like it could be a moth, but we'll put him down here. And let's see, I don't have any more. I think I might leave it at that. What do we think? I think I like it. Doesn't really feel like last week of school type feel, but it's still pretty cute. So anyway, I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.